Well, we are learning more about the lives taken from us a week ago by someone with a gun and the heroes who stopped the violence. Daniel Aston, Kelly Loving, Derek Rump, Ashley Paw, and Raymond Vance sadly died at Club Q in Colorado Springs last Saturday night. The suspected shooter is in jail, charged with murder and hate crimes, and we know Richard Fierro is one of two men who stepped in to stop that shooting. Fierro owns a brewery with his wife in Colorado Springs called Atrevida Beer Company. 9 News reporter John Glasgow joins us now in studio. And John, people are now getting a chance to go and support that business.
Yeah, over the weekend, Richard Fierro's brewery opened for the first time since the shooting. Days after the traumatic event for him and his family, police say that Fierro detained the shooter and hit them with their own gun until officers arrived minutes later, likely saving more lives. Since the shooting, Atrevida Brewing Company has also seen support from across the country, with people buying the store's merch online. The Fierro said that they will fulfill all of those orders for T-shirts and other gear, even if it takes them up to a year. Atrevida opened on Friday, and the line stretched out the door, full of people wanting to support the business. They say they wanted to show their appreciation for Fierro's heroic actions.
Anytime somebody does what everybody needs to do, and then you ask them, oh, you're a hero, and they say, no, I'm not, I'm just doing what people need to do, you support them. You make sure that his business thrives.
He saved a lot of people's lives. You know, he could have been killed, and that's why we're here, to support his business.
So tomorrow, the brewery is holding a fundraiser from 4:30 to 6:30. $1 from every pint purchased will go to LGBTQ+ organizations. Coming up at 6:30, we're going to hear from the other man Colorado Springs police are calling a hero, Thomas James. He also helped stop the shooter, and he's still recovering in the hospital. Jordan?
Well, John, it sure is cool to see how many people have showed up to support that business. All right, thank you so much.
Well, healing just beginning for the families and friends who lost loved ones last weekend. A close friend of Kelly Loving found a way to honor her friend through a project that Loving had suggested. 9 News reporter Angeline McCall spoke with her about how the work is helping her grieve.
For the past week,
I'm ready to celebrate.
Natalie Skye Bingham has felt pain. Today, the name of this can of paint is telling her to feel something else.
It is celebration. We're going to celebrate Kelly's existence in my lanai now.
Natalie's friend Kelly Loving was shot and killed at Club Q in Colorado Springs.
Kelly was my trans mother. I met her in South Florida at a transgender club when I was 18 years old.
The two remained friends for the past 7 years.
She brought me a lot of hope and a lot of confidence in who I am. She also taught me how to be the woman who I am today.
Just a few weeks ago, Kelly suggested adding some color to Natalie's lanai, her sunroom.
It's very alive, but it's not too bright. It's definitely something Kelly would honestly want on her nails.
It was a suggestion that Natalie initially brushed off.
I feel like it's Kelly painting for me. I feel like it's her taking the brush and living on my walls. It sounds so crazy, but
Each stroke of paint
I'm so happy this is happening.
is keeping Kelly's memory alive through her favorite color.
I feel like the room is going to be complete now because I don't want to say I dreaded coming out here, but I was missing something. I don't know what it was missing until today, honestly.
A color Natalie initially never wanted, but found out she needed.
She will forever be in here with me, good or bad, sad or happy. And I don't think I'll ever paint this room another color.
Angeline McCall reporting. Natalie says that when she bought the paint, her total rang up with the same 3 numbers 3 times in a row. She calls those the angel numbers and says she took it as a sign that Kelly helped her pick out the color.
And one thing you want to know about the weather is we have big changes coming our way. Today, not all that bad with 40s and 50s along the Front Range, but increasing clouds, and that signals a change. Much colder weather tomorrow with snow, temperatures only in the teens and 20s.